Who knows? Ooh, that's too bright. Too bright. All right. Tone that down. Tone that down. Tone that down to 35 and reduce intensity on that. I don't think we'll get anyone. Wow, someone actually joined the stream for this. That's amazing. But the lights are too bright, so give me a moment. It's just a bit. Turn that down to 35. Reduce intensity down to 10. That should probably do it. Now I'm not washed out, which is great. But it's super late. My God, it's so late. But we decided to do a live stream anyway. Why? Because we just wanted to. That's why. Let me move the camera just a bit. Give me a moment. And it's over. Yeah, that's things. Then move this back over to where it was. There we go. Now I can see the chat, if there is a chat. Who knows? Who cares? Hope you guys are having a fantastic late night. I don't know what we're going to talk about, but we are. We're going to talk about it. Is there like, hold on, let me just check. This notifications, just, oh, wait. YouTube, this, hopefully, I'm just going to double check and make sure that my feed is working because it might not be working. That happens sometimes. Let me go to my channel. There we go. Let's go live. Let's go to this. Let's go live. It's feedback. Okay, good. All right. So we're not actually, we don't have a problem with chat. There's just nobody actually talking in chat. That's all right. At least the sound works. Presumably it works. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me just quick do. All right, that's good. Seems good. All right. So how's everyone tonight? All four of you. Can't believe people actually showed up for this. Well, five of you now. That's crazy. Yeah. So it's a very late night. I finished the latest video several hours ago. Got that shipped off to the editor, and he's going to be messing with that, and hopefully we'll have that out for you in the next couple days. So you guys will have something new for me that's not a live stream, and it's not just me sitting around talking about nonsense. But since I've got five of you here, we're just going to talk about whatever, and I was gonna talk about like hacking stuff and things like that earlier today, but it just never came around. It never materialized. So this is what we're doing now. So hope you guys enjoy this, because it's almost 3 a.m. and I'm rather tired. But I wanted to get a live stream out and talk to you guys, because after I complete a filming session, I try to do a live stream for you guys. Just like usually right after. I usually try to do it in suit, but I am exhausted. I could probably do it in suit if you really, really wanted to, but yeah. My mind is just absolutely fried because I've been writing. Hey, how's it going? Plant Dragon, little tail hole, I guess. Mathis, I hope I'm saying that right. Aiden, Walter, I hope I'm saying all those right. You just woke up. I haven't even been to bed yet. I am so tired. Oh my God, why am I doing this? So yeah, we're doing this live because why not? Why not do a live stream this late at night? So you just woke up, so you must be on. What time is it there? So I don't know. I'm trying to gauge where you are in the world based around my dodgy math skills. That's probably not good. That's probably not something I should be doing, but it is what I'm doing. Oh God, I'm so sorry, guys. It's 7. So you like in England or something? I'm thinking. Somewhere along those lines. I think that must be it. That must be it. Oh Jesus. Oh, Scotland. Awesome. Even better. You're in Scotland. Yeah. So yeah. Good God, why am I doing this so fucking late? Jesus. But yeah, we got a video film. No, I will not. You go to bed. You're sleepy. I'm not sleepy. You're sleepy. We got a video out. We'll have a video out for you guys in the next couple days. We're doing hobbies, and it's a series I'm going to do about the like innumerable hobbies that I have, which I have picked up so many hobbies. Spin, you need coffee. I need something. I probably need bed. Rag is probably right. I probably need bed. But no, we're going to be doing a continuous series on all the hobbies that I have and why it's dangerous to collect too many hobbies. And hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I really hope so. I hope you guys like that video because it's going to be first in the series, and I'll be doing figure skating and God, a number of other things. But the first one was on a LARP that I do called Amp Guard. You use these, buffer type weapons. If I can get this in frame because I'm a professional and I know where my frame is. And so, Jesus, I need to move this over just a bit and move this one so that it's actually facing me. That'd be great. Good God. Yeah, professional quality work every time, all the time. So yeah, we use these and hit each other with those. Pretty fun. The ideology is that you pad the weapon and not the person, unlike SCA, which pads the person and not the weapon for the most part. But these are super fun, and the game itself that we'll be talking about is super fun. So I highly suggest you go and check that out when we get that up, which should be in the next, I don't know, probably next 3 or 4 days. We'll have that up. I thought about doing a hacking series where I do walkthroughs of like hack the box kind of stuff. It's a little bit more trouble for the most part, but I could do some like rough explanations of cybersecurity and things like that. Why would you wake me up at this ungodly hour? I didn't wake you up. Didn't. You woke you up. You could have gone to bed. You didn't have to click on this, but you did. You know why? Because you're interested in what I have to say. But thanks for joining us anyway. I appreciate your sacrifice. Just appreciate my sacrifice of doing it so unspeakably late. Yes, good God. Hair's very like at one point before shooting, everything looked really good. And well, as good as I can look anyway. But like you wear this for like about an hour or so, and like you get real sweaty real quick. So this is not the best I've looked today. Plus cooking. I'm watching this to stay awake. Oh God, why? Uh, but I'm thinking about doing some sort of like hacking thing for you guys if you're interested. I don't know how many like cybersecurity people are out there that would be interested in that kind of thing, or even interested in like a general overview. I'm getting my friend in here. She's still up. Fantastic. You should make other people suffer, not just you. It's important to share that. We should all share the suffering, all of us, no matter what. But yeah, so we're doing that shit. Um, so fucking God. But yeah, if you guys are interested, we'll do that. We'll do like a little IT thing, for people, and that'll give you guys a rough explanation. I've already had some people ask me questions in the Discord server about it. Cade Wolf, hey everyone, and hello Spyn. Glad I didn't miss the stream. You didn't miss the stream because I am absolutely like destroying myself doing a late night stream. I should be in bed, or at the very least the gym, working off this horrible gut that I got from COVID. Well, not actually getting COVID, but being inside. Let's see what's the Discord's in the link down below. You're welcome to join. Anyone is. We do ask everything be PG. This is a Discord for the fandom and for people that are fans of the show. If that's not interesting to you, that might not be for you, but people are welcome to join. Just, obviously just don't be a dick and everything's cool. Otherwise, if you're a dick, I have to ban you, and I don't really want to ban people, but some people like to push it, and there's always one that just wants to fuck around and find out, and like they will every time. How do you pronounce your name? Is it Spyn or it's Spyn? I'm sorry, Spin or Spine. It's Spin. It's just a weird spelling to it. That's all. Yeah. But yes, it's pretty good. Hold on one second. Let me just drop this down. I don't know why I've got this camera up so damn high. Just such a fucking professional. Yeah, just always a professional. Like, yeah, there we go, and you can see the mic, but whatever. Just fucking it doesn't need to be this high. I height checked everything for Spin, and his ears are fucking here, and like that's not normal from so when I'm doing these, I usually have it here. I need two settings. I need to have like a saved setting on this tripod, or maybe just another one just for him. I like the name. It's creative. Thank you. I finally made it to a live stream. Thank you so much for joining us. Chef Beef, I think. I don't know. I'm dyslexic. If I get a name wrong, I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I'm just, I don't read the goods. That's one hot shirt. Thank you so much. Actually, got like a number of really cool things from what's the name of the company? I'll have to find the name of the company, but they had some like really cool kind of hacker-esque shirts, and it was really, really good. So I grabbed a couple of them, and I grabbed a hoodie that was like really fucking cool. In fact, actually, hold on a second. Grab my hoodie because I can, and it's mine to do so. Let's do hoodie. 4 things. This goes here. This goes here. This here. Here. So yeah. So I had a really, really cool hoodie that I liked, and I grabbed this one. It's from like Destro or something. Look that shit up and figure that out for you guys just real quick here. I had this saved because I meant to plug these guys because they're really, really cool, and they make some cool stuff. It's a little expensive, but it is okay. Let's see, links, and it's Dustrial. Which I will put in the chat here. Just 1 second. Yes, can I chat? Please let me chat. Yeah, there we go. US. I'd probably just put this up here with me. No, don't fall. Don't fall. T-R-I-L. Is that right? R-I-A-L. I think. Yeah. I believe that's right. DUSTRIL.net. Yes. Those guys have some really cool stuff, and you should definitely check them out. I'm not a paid sponsor or anything, but if Dustrial wants to reach out and sponsor me, that would be super cool. But they did the shirts and these. We may be soon working with Artwork Tee probably for actual Spyn shirts. So those will be pretty cool, and hopefully you guys will enjoy those when we have them. Let me move this closer to me. There we go. God, this is so professionally done. There we go. But anyway, yeah. The warmer you are, the sleepier you'll be. Nah, it's all right. Right now it'll be pretty good, but you should definitely check those guys out. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. God, I lost the train of thought about the jumper. Yeah. But anyway, yes. Professional doesn't count on late night streams. I have never been a professional. Not once, not ever. You know what? I'm even going to sit down. That sounds like a great idea. I'm going to sit down. There's no reason to be uncomfortable. Let me bring a chair, sit down, talk with you guys like a rational human being. Like a genuine human being. Use promo code SPIN to get 20% off your checkout. Yeah, don't do that. You won't get anything. It's been an interesting 48 hours or so with the stock market and everything. Greedy hedge funds got exactly what was coming to them, and then they wanted people to step in and save them from themselves when hedge funds profit off of despair, and now they're sad because it turns out other people can manipulate the market too. That was pretty cool and interesting to see. It's just a neat thing to see that. The game Stokes, yeah. Have to get in on the meme. Now it's Dogecoin, I believe. Oh, good news. I got an Antifer to change their views. I talked with them. We rationalized, and I've seen that they actually joined the first server. I mean, that's probably true. They may have joined. They may have joined just to to kind of be a deck. Who knows? I would hope that they would join reasonably, just because. You tried, and that's good. There was another talking point I was going to talk about. I don't know what it was. I'm sure it was something interesting. Probably not, though. Probably not. I don't have anything interesting to say normally. I just just ramble on and on and on. I want a hug. I'm sorry about that. Let's see. Dallas. I don't know. Dallas, how are you doing, Dallas? You doing well? Yeah, I could use a really strong cup of tea, or a Red Bull, mixed in tea. A red tea. I need that. Someone should make that. Spin, how do you like your coffee? Just poured down the drain normally. Coffee is filthy dirt water. No exceptions. I'm not happy with coffee. Tea only. Did you hear about SpaceX had to cancel S9 Eternity? No, I did not know they had to do that. Are you going to the gym after this? I may go to the gym, although it's very late. At least I'd have the gym to myself mostly, but there's a couple people that are diehard. I don't think they leave the gym. I think they live there. I really do. Are you sitting? Yes, I'm sitting. I'm being lazy. I don't want to stand. Coffee is not safe for work. Not straight fucking water. Let's see. Just a spin head camp. I could lower it down. I probably should. This is kind of a waste of all the space. I should do that. Let's lower it down. Screw that shit. All the way down to here, and then I will adjust the camera down a little bit so that it's more in line with what I'm doing. There we go. And then I'll adjust this out of the way so that you guys don't have to just keep looking at that. There we go. That's better, right? Right? This is better. This is informal or something. I don't know. I like this, actually. I think I might start doing more things where I get to sit down. I stand a lot for you guys. Hey, Spin, I took out a loan from the Russian mafia to invest in Dogecoin. It was a good idea. You shouldn't take out loans, Connor. I don't believe that you've ever taken out a loan from the Russian mafia. I believe that, Connor, you have told me you've taken out loans from the Russian mafia a lot. You should be some sort of concentrated dead at this point if you've taken out that many loans from the Russian mafia. Unless you're just really good at paying it back. I don't believe you for a second. I don't know, but Dogecoin is a good idea in general because it's memey as shit. Like it's not useful for anything as far as I know. Does anyone know if Dogecoin is useful for anything? Because I've not been able to find a use for it outside of just holding it to have it. Yeah, I should definitely invest in that. I'm only sometimes in debt. You should not be in debt. It's not good. Plus 40 professional points. Very good. I like it. I just need some tea. I should have made tea before I did this. This is stupid. This was stupid. I'll take commissions in Dogecoin. I would too. Spin all of your Dogecoin. I only drink my coffee if it's loaded with vanilla creamer. Otherwise, it tastes like PHT paper. I'm not sure what PHT paper tastes like, but if it tastes anything like just coffee, then that's awful. That's garbage. You should not drink that. I'm just tired enough to be very, very honest about shit. I probably should just go to bed. It's being too honest is a great way to lose your fucking channel. There's a number of people that have done that shit. Oh, that's just out of focus and in the way. Let's get out of there. I've never actually set up to just sit and just talk and shit. But Coffee is based as hell. I don't like coffee. I mean, unless you like, I guess unless you count like frappuccinos or some shit like that, and it's not really coffee at that point, is it? Is it not? I mean, like it's basically just a shot of espresso, and you can have them take that out. Like what I really like is dessert in the morning. I think that's what I like. I don't like coffee. I like dessert, like a lot of it. It only compound added to paper. It's very bitter. Only some people can taste it. It relies on genetics. Oh, okay. Well, if it tastes anything like coffee, that shit's miserable. Also, I probably shouldn't be trying to taste things in paper. You know. Although I think I've heard something about that. It's the same thing as like cilantro. Like certain people really, really like cilantro. I hate it. It's a filthy soap plant. Liquid tiramisu. Yeah, that's what I want in the morning. I don't want coffee. I don't really want to be awake. I want someone to like, like if they're going to wake me up, I want them to hand me a liquid tiramisu and then send me back to bed. That would be amazing. That would be a good friend. A good friend does that. Just wake up, liquid tiramisu, back to bed. Excellent, excellent day. Spyn, your credit card has been breached. Please send me your credit card information to secure it. No, no, thank you. This is why I do meth, and you shouldn't do meth at all. Probably not good. Methamphetamines, you probably wouldn't be in bed, to be honest. Liquid tiramisu, I'll take you on. Let's see. I think you're on to something. Well, Starbucks was on to it a long time ago, and they've been on it ever since after that. It's a filthy soap plant. I've never heard that one. It is. It's a filthy soap plant. Cilantro is awful. If you have like, either you really like it and you really don't, and it's just like it has something to do with genetics. I don't know what that is. Can you try to pronounce? Let's see. Pneumono ultra macroscopic. Was it silico volcanoconiosis? Kind of, not at all. I agree. Cilantro tastes exactly like soap. It does for most people. I think it does. I don't know if it's everyone or if it's just me and like 9 other people I know. Hey, Spyn, I may have to ask this, but do you play airsoft? I do play airsoft. I played for a number of years. Went to several Operation Irenes and played in a lot of Lion Claw events. First try. Okay, awesome. I witnessed a stabbing yesterday. Only in Liverpool. LOL. Jesus Christ. All right, that's something. Smart. Yeah. Oh, of course it's Liverpool. I've never really been to Liverpool. I think we drove through Liverpool, but I never actually, went out, looked around. I guess I'm not missing much. Why do words like that exist? Because science exists, and we need lots and lots of big words to say small things, I guess. Who hasn't learned to say the word? What's your airsoft kit? I have about 4 or 5 different kits, depending. I ran AEGs for most of the time, and then eventually I started running compressed air guns, and they were really, really good. I was against Polar Stars for a long time. I thought it was basically cheating, but after getting just waxed like unmercifully for like 3 or 4 days straight at an Irene one day, or not one day, but one event, I decided I was just going to build a couple of them, and I did. So I built a number of different kits. Let's see. Oh yeah. It's just called silicosis for short, and it's a medical condition caused by inhaling fine particles of volcano dust. That's a very specific problem to have. It's just a very specific thing. Is you have this thing only because you live near a volcano or climbed up it and inhaled the dust from it. Oh, Jesus. God, I can't fucking type. It's 1 a.m. I can't fucking speak. It's 3 a.m. I'm gonna get a fucking Red Bull just to finish this shit. I hope you guys are happy doing this shit just for you. It's 30 minutes and ask whatever questions you want. I don't fucking care at this point. There's 17 of you fuckers. I'm sure some of you can figure out a question to ask that you want the answer to. God, I hate Australia. Do you really? I actually really liked Australia. It was nice. Let's see. Oh, how's your sex life? It's pretty good. You know, can't really complain. You don't have to though. No, I guess I don't. Hey, does anyone else computer just start scrolling down and won't stop until you restart the computer or wait an hour? That's a weird problem. That could be a problem with your keyboard. Have you tried unplugging your keyboard, unplugging your mouse, and seeing if it was any of the peripherals that were causing that? Let's see. It's way too late for me to even read some of the shit that you're typing. You can't even read that shit. Oh God. I hope someone is plotting against me. Yeah, laptop or PC. That's a good question as well. That's a good thing to explore. You know, I was late on the explanation. Nah, it's fine. I can't even read it right now. Are you any good at any? Are there any good VPNs? Well, it depends. What are you using the VPN for? What do you think the VPN is going to do for you? Spin should have a call-in show. I could, but I am not giving my personal number, at the very least, to any of you guys. That's not happening. I don't know. Oh, Jesus. All right. Yeah, I could use Discord, I suppose. I mean, everyone's allowed in that, anyway. I mean, I could do that. You guys could all jump into Discord, and I could take your calls on Discord. Why don't you play on your PS4 often? I just haven't in a while. I had disconnected for a little bit. Play a lot of VR stuff, and that took up a lot of my time. And then I started playing World of Warcraft again with my guild, and I was all sad again about myself and my life decisions. Stream it on radio and got yourself a talk show. Yeah, no kidding. Like, what's this? I can just do this. This is just 18%, but whatever. Fuck it. We can do this. I don't even care. We can. At this point, I'm just doing stuff that will be fun for you guys. What do you play on VR? Pavlov mostly. I love shooting games. They're really fun. Okay, yeah, I can do call-in show thing. Yeah, let's do that shit. Why not? Fucking Where's my Discord app? And I'll just put it on speaker. And if you guys can hear it, you can hear it. If you can't, you can't. Oh wait, I need Discord. Okay, give this to me. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And let's go to mine. Let's go to my thing here. Let's go to voice. Let's just join voice chat, and we'll put that on speaker. There we go. There you go. I am in my general chat on speaker. You're welcome to come in and ask whatever ridiculous question you want to ask. Yeah, Discord's in the description below. Okay. Nero, what's your ridiculous question that you have for me?
Can I poke Spyn?
Well, since you're not here, no, you cannot poke Spyn. I'm terribly sorry. Good evening, yeah. Skiriva, is that right?
Hello.
I hope. All right, Planet Dragon, what's your ridiculous question? Because this is what I'm doing with my life now.
I don't know.
One would have to ask why you joined then.
Because.
Oh God, it's not really a call-in thing. If you like come in and just be like, I have no idea what to ask you. Oh well, ask something. I promise I'm pretty nice on the whole. Do me on Discord. I want to poke Spyn. Just sorry. All right. We'll get back to you, Planet.
Okay.
All right. Riven, rather. I'm sorry. Riven, what's your ridiculous question?
I think you give me too much credit. All my questions are genuinely ridiculous, but do you think you'd benefit from having like a second channel on something like YouTube where you could not be monetized and do whatever you wanted to do?
Oh, I'm not monetized now.
First channel would be like regular.
Yeah, I'm not monetized right now.
Oh.
So I'm not beholden to any of their rules whatsoever. I have no strings on me, as they say.
In that case, are there any topics you really wanted to talk about that you kind of just been putting off? Or?
Not really. I try not to cover certain things until I've gotten enough information on them. Like the video that we just recently did about cancel culture. Like, I'm not a big fan of cancel culture, but I wanted to do as much as I could to understand more of it before I started talking about something that I didn't really understand. My friend Rag here, if he's still in here, probably off to bed. If he's an intelligent individual, he probably is. Yeah, it's just you don't want to talk about too much unless you know kind of what you're going after. And I didn't want to make it seem like that I was like attacking individuals when we're attacking an ideology. Let's see. Just a tip for everyone calling in: use headphones or mute YouTube while you're talking. Spyn on Discord. It'll cut down on the echo. Yes, it will. It will indeed cut down on the echo. So, yeah. Thank you, Rag, for staying up for no reason whatsoever when you really should be in bed. And so should I. But this, I don't know. But yeah, that's why. That's why I chose to like wait on certain topics, and on others I don't wait as much. Certain things I know more about, and other things I really don't know enough about. And then I ask my friends who are vastly more intelligent and better spoken than I am, to help me with certain things like that. So I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, actually, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I think Planet, did you have something?
Yeah, I've just thought of it.
Okay.
So, what or who inspired you to start your YouTube channel?
Okay. So the inspiration for my YouTube channel was actually Artemis Wishfoot. So I had no intention of starting a channel, actually. He pushed me in front of a camera one day, and I just sort of didn't leave. And that was a weird thing. So the first time I ever did a video is up on it's up on Aaron's channel. If you haven't already seen that, or you don't follow Artemis, you definitely should, because his content's amazing. But my first video I ever did, and the first time that Spyn ever really spoke, was there on that video, because we thought it would be funny to do a ultra nihilistic point of view with like an overly chipper and like way too cartoony kind of voice. So we did that, and it turned out really well. Did really well. So I kind of kept doing that.
Definitely check it out.
Yeah, so check it out. It's like life advice for furries, I think that's it.
Okay.
So yeah, that basically inspired me to do it, and it pushed me to the point that I'm at right now, which is crazy. Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely. Thank you for the question. Did you have anything else, or was that the width and breadth of it?
That was it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for the question. I think we have Scoop.
Hey, Spyn, long-time listener, first-time caller.
Oh, God. Shut up.
That was so bad. But do your parents know if you're a furry, and if so, how did they react?
They do, and they really don't care. Mainly because it's like, people have this idea that you have to come out as a furry or something like that. It's a hobby. I mean, like, you wouldn't come out as a basketball player, so you don't. You just do the thing. This is something I enjoy. I've been cosplaying for years and years, and before this, and it's been weird. It's been interesting though, because it's been an interesting sort of journey to get to that point. And like, so like when they found out that I was doing this, it's just like, oh well, he is a weird kid, that kind of thing. But they didn't really care or react much at all, really. They basically they kind of just kind of looked at me and was like, yeah, well, you're just doing your thing, and like, we don't care what you do. You're not hurting yourself or anyone else, so that's fine. So that's basically it, for the most part. I really don't think that they ever had a problem with me whatsoever. Not at all. And they've been like, all of my parents have been very supportive of me doing YouTube. They've been very supportive of me doing anything that interests me in the slightest. So I'm very lucky in that regard. Not everyone is that lucky, and I don't take it for granted. I hope that answers your question, Scoop.
Yes, I also have a couple other questions.
Okay.
The first one is, you said you don't like coffee.
I do not.
What's it like being wrong?
I don't know, Scoop. You'll have to tell me.
Well, how would I know? I'm never wrong.
Oh, so you like tea then?
No, see, my opinion defines what is right and what is wrong.
So you like tea then?
No.
Okay, then we're at a
Not better than coffee.
yeah. Talked about Scoop's question more at length on my channel. Yeah. Oh yes, actually, your first question, Ragabash Dabbler has like a really long explanation for that on his channel. I forgot about that. You should go and sub to his channel and watch that shit. It's long as shit, but if that's what you want to know about, all of it's on there. All right. So what was your other question?
The first rule of your server is don't be an ass.
Yeah.
What do you have against donkeys?
I don't have anything against them in particular. We're considering that a high-minded execution of the word ass.
Oh, okay. Christ, my jokes are so stupid.
But that's okay. They get better over time.
No, they don't.
Awesome. So they just age like milk. Great.
Yeah.
All right. So
Like my skin tone.
are there any other real questions that you might have?
Yes. When in airsoft, because if you didn't decipher my identity by now, do you wear any sort of protective plating, or do you just go out in a hoodie and some?
No, I wore like just like some multicam BDUs for pants. I wore like a chest rig shirt, which is basically just like it's kind of a thicker material on the arms, and it's a lighter material on the chest so that you can wear a chest plate over top of it. But I never really wore like a chest rig, like a chest rig. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So like a chest rig on that. So if you wear that, then it's basically like a soft cushion that you can put your armor over top of, and still have kind of a harder outer layer for your arms, so that when you're running through brush and stuff, you can kind of move through it pretty quickly. But I generally used just a battle belt because I found it more efficient. You know, we usually won even in big games like Lion Claw games and Operation Irene's. Like I generally won most of my engagements. So I consider the mantra that ounces make pounds, pounds make pain, to be something that you should always follow, and to run as light of a rig as possible, because your mobility will save you 9 times out of 10. Especially against some of the people that want to run heavier gear. This quickly became an airsoft talk show.
Yeah, sorry. Get back on topic.
Yeah, that's okay.
A couple more questions if no one else has anything.
All right, just 1 second. I want to get to Kata Wolf's question,
Not a problem.
and I'll get right back to you, okay? Because Kata has been pretty patient, I believe. Kata, if you're still there, I definitely want to answer your question. What's the difference, if any, suiting in a regular con like Comic Con or something compared to a furry con? I've actually never suited in any other type of venue outside of a furry con. But I plan on changing that when cons are back in session, because I really, really want to go back to my home con, the first con I ever went to, which is Anime Boston. And I would love to suit at Anime Boston because it's absolutely amazing. And it's one of my favorite conventions absolutely ever. So, but I wanted to get to you because you've been very patient and you asked that question a while ago, but I didn't want to make it sound like I was snubbing you, because I'm not. I definitely read that. You know, let's see. All right. And Scoop, we can go back to you now for some of the other questions that you had.
All right. So, what would you say is your worst experience in the furry fandom?
Worst experience?
Yeah, like just you hated it.
Probably the worst experience I had was having someone virtue signal to me. Pretty hard. They basically began not being rude or anything, but you know what virtue signaling means?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So basically, it was a group of people that decided that they wanted. Can we do a talk show every stream? We might be able to do a talk show every stream. So it was a group of people that decided that they really, really wanted to. I made some sort of comment or something. I forget what it was, but it was just like a joke, and someone took it kind of negatively. And so they started virtue signaling and telling me all of the things that they had done and all of the crazy things that they had done, and what good works it was and how much charity stuff they'd done. And like, I didn't do anything to really deserve that kind of ideology being kind of inflicted upon me. Like, it wasn't even a joke that was in bad taste. It wasn't like racist or homophobic or anything like that. It was a passing comment, and this person took it as a challenge to like their superiority and like how much charity they did or something. I can't remember the exact details, but like I was just there buying a shirt or something, and like it was just one of the dealers' booths, and I remember it being kind of a shitty experience. And I think that's probably one of the worst experiences I've had, aside from the lines. The lines are just objectively terrible.
But terrible no matter what. That's not just a fandom thing.
Yeah, it's not just a fandom thing. It's just that lines are just terrible.
Well,
yeah.
I saw this one in chat, and I figured this flows pretty well. But what's your opinion on dark humor?
On dark humor, actually, I really like dark humor because I think it gets us through a lot of different things. Humor is a gateway for understanding a complicated question. It's a way of broaching subject matter that's otherwise taboo in an environment. So if you have someone who's really good at comedy, like you take like Alkali, or you take Pandez, or you take just anyone that's really good at humor. Like Uncle Kage is a great example of that. Taking stories and turning them into like hilarious things and these ideas. But these things are ways of approaching an idea and getting an audience comfortable with an idea that they might be comfortable with just talking about. But when you joke about something, it opens the door. And, I know that some people believe that certain subject matters are off limits and should never be talked about ever for any reason ever. And I highly disagree, because I think that comedy is a great way to bridge that gap with other people. And so long as it's done in the right way, there's really nothing that you can't, take a jab at and it not be a beneficial thing. If you're mind is in the right place, because the person on stage is a comedian. Their job is to literally tell you jokes. And you're going to get a very sensitive crowd that doesn't like that. And, so you might go too dark with something and someone doesn't like that anymore. But those people are kind of a vocal minority. And just in general, I think that the majority of people appreciate dark humor, regardless whether they say so or not.
No, sorry, one of my dice fell.
I hope you rolled well.
Let's see. What do you think it is?
Well, what? A 4.
It's an 8.
An 8. Ah, sad.
Pretty good. It's a 10-sided dice, so.
Yeah. Okay. So, were there any other questions, or did that kind of answer that? And
I just got a quick one.
okay, go ahead.
If you were to do a panel on something, would you want to do a panel, or maybe something hybrid panel of like I don't know. I see you doing something like completely, your own thing. I'm just curious if you'd ever do something.
If I was asked to do a panel, I would do one probably. The only thing I could really do a panel on is probably like YouTube. That'd probably be about it. I could speak on a lot of different things, but on like a furry convention, fursuiting in YouTube and the variety of challenges fursuiting and filming causes, that'd be something I could probably do. I'd say I'd do a panel on something like that.
Are you done, Raven?
Yeah, man, go ahead. I'm good.
Okay.
If chat doesn't have questions, I got some more.
Okay. Go ahead.
Chat's good? Okay, yeah.
Chat's good.
What do you think about say the paradox of tolerance and the concept of freedom of speech?
Yes. I think Artemis and I have a video planned on freedom of speech. Like tolerance, so basically we get into this murky area of effectively what's denoted as hate speech, as whether we should tolerate that speech. Now, here's the rub on pretty much all of this. This is the kind of the end lesson of all of this, is that you are free to say whatever you want. You are not free from the consequences of what you've said. So, you're free to effectively go in and threaten my life and threaten to dox me and all the rest of those things. You're free to do that, but you are not free from the responsibility of what you said and me taking it seriously and therefore filing a restraining order or something like that. If that makes that more clear. Is that kind of what you're going with, like in that area, or were you going in a different direction?
Well, yes, that was what I was thinking of. But do you think doxing someone who is wishing to keep their place of residence private and have gone to some effort to conceal that, do you think it should be illegal to dox that person?
Well, doxing in and of itself is a methodology of hacking, which is your reconnaissance stage of hacking someone, and doing please do remember that all ages are in chat, so keep all comments and things like that PG-13, please.
Not directed towards me?
Not directed towards you. It was directed towards somebody else in chat.
I see.
Yeah. So I just we have a lot of people that might be underage, and like I don't want people being lewd. If it keeps up, I'll be forced to have an admin remove you. I don't want to, but so please don't.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah. Let's see. So, anyway, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. So it's basically the reconnaissance phase of hacking, and going out of your way to dox someone. No. Even if it's late night, I try to keep all of my my stuff PG-13. So do keep that in mind that we do have a younger audience, and some of those people might just be waking up and kind of doing their own thing. So we do try to keep everything very, very clean on here and kind of family friendly, save for like the language and stuff. So we try. Anyway, so that itself is kind of a hard thing to do, because finding out where someone lives or all the rest of that with intent to do harm is obviously a bad thing. But to say that you can't do that would say that investigative journalism and private eyes probably couldn't do work anymore. That said, doxing someone, I believe, currently violates a number of different rule sets, but I don't know exactly which ones they are. But I do know that it is a primary means of reconnaissance. For the cybersecurity group. You might use a series of tools in order to track down all of their different social media accounts based around one thing and one thing only, like maybe their name or maybe a picture or something like that. And you can backtrace all of their social media accounts. And then from there, you can start building a profile of that person, and you can start building a profile of their day-to-day life. And you can see where this goes really, really bad. So that's what I would say on that, is that it's a very, very murky topic.
Well, do you think that it should be like punishable by jail time in some instances? Like, if I were to, an example, if someone were to dox someone and say, this guy said something back in this time, go to his house and kill him. Yeah, kill him. I don't care. I hope he breaks both of his legs.
Okay. When you do things like that, then there should have some sort of consequence, because you are now violating your First Amendment, because First Amendment covers everything but a call to violence. So you would have already at that point done a call to violence on that person, or a desire to see violence done to that person in some way. So your First Amendment wouldn't save you anymore in that regard, because it's the only thing that our First Amendment rights in the U.S. does not cover is a call to violence. So in that suggestion, I would say it's much like doxing or doing things like that is much like lockpicks. And Tennessee, you are allowed to have lockpicks. You can have them on your person, but if you are caught with lockpicks and trespassing, it's going to be an added charge. So I think it's entirely on how it's used. If you are doxing an individual to say, find out where someone's biological parent lives because they want to try to meet up with them because they were maybe like they were given up for adoption, of some sort, and like they're trying to reach out to their parents or something like that. In that case, I would say that it's less reprehensible, and intention at that point is everything. So intention of what you plan on doing is absolutely everything at that point.
Well, if no one else has any questions, sorry, I'm a very talkative person.
I do have one.
Okay, Nero.
Yeah. Sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in doing a collab video sometime?
It really depends on what type of video it is, and all of those things. There's 100 different things that go into my decision making to collab with a creator.
Okay.
You'd have to it not only do we have to do like a collab for your channel, but we have to do a collab for my channel, so it's fair and even. So like Rag and I did a collab together, and we did one where I had an idea and asked him if he would be a part of that, and he had an idea and he asked me to be a part of it, and both of us agreed that this would be good for our channels. So there's like 1,000 different things that we go into. I never want to say no to a collab just outright, because you never know what the person's bringing to the table. It might be great, might be just absolute fire and genius, but you never know, right? So it would be something that you would have to like pitch the idea, and I would have to like also have something that that you could do and all the rest of that.
Okay.
All right. Does that make sense?
Sorry if I'm not talking much. I get nervous.
No, it's fine. You don't have to worry about being nervous or anything like that. I'm pretty friendly for the most part. I think most people would say that.
Yes. From what I can tell.
Yeah. But no, I don't outright say no to collabs just in general. But occasionally I will do things with other creators. I know I've got a collab coming up with Artemis. I probably should call him sometime later today and figure out when we're doing that. Since I've got everything else set up anyway, I might as well do the damn thing.
You'll bring him in the talk show.
So something like that. Like, but I'll be doing one for him. Bedtime, yes. Way past bedtime, yes. Way past bedtime. So anyway, did that answer your question?
Yes. Thank you.
All right. Well, you're welcome to pitch any idea that you'd like to me, and I'll look over it. Okay.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it now because I want Scoop to get his questions, and right now my brain is fried.
That's okay. I'm going to take just a few more questions, and then I really have to go to bed. Or, as you can see, our friendly moderator will be less friendly with me.
All right. I have two very quick questions.
Okay.
So you said if we got 10 signatures, we'd get a Minecraft server. So
Actually, I set that up. I haven't launched it yet. I'm so sorry, guys, but I actually did set that up for you.
Yes.
I did, in fact, set that up. I had not forgotten, but I did set that up quickly. Ink Studios, what's your question?
What are you doing?
She's upstairs. You don't understand.
Oh, well,
I see.
Last question before you get to bed.
Yeah.
Where's the Soda Drinker Pro simulator playthrough that I've been looking forward to?
Ugh, goodbye, Scoop.
night, man.
Yeah, you have a good night too. We'll see you. Uh-huh. Okay, guys. Unfortunately, that's going to be the end of the talk show portion of this. We will do this again because it seems like everyone really enjoyed this. And I definitely want to do this again. This was a lot more fun than I expected it to be. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and exit the chat now. Thank you guys, everyone that asked a question, everyone that joined the chat. Special thank you to Nero Mouse, Planet Dragon, Riven Fire, and Scoop. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the show and joining me on this. We might actually make this a thing. Maybe this might be like a package on my Patreon eventually, further down the line. It's probably like a $2 package or something. You could be online and ask questions. So
Don't scare me. I have no money.
all right. Well, that's it. Thank you guys so much. Okay, guys, thank you so much for hanging out this late night at our preemptive talk show. Apparently, we're doing a talk show now. I don't know why, but this is what you guys want. So that's what I'll do for you. We'll set something up much more professionally with OBS or something like that, where it's a lot more fluid. So that I can take those calls and you guys can get much better audio than just on my phone, right? That'd be a lot better for you guys and you'd enjoy it a lot more, right? So that sounds great, and I definitely appreciate all of your support as always. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. If you are not subscribed to us already, please do consider subbing to us because we do fun things like this all the time for some reason, sometimes late at night, who knows? So get your friends to subscribe, share this with other people. I'm sure some other people might like this kind of content. So that'll be good. And the next video will be out in the next couple of days. So do keep an eye on notifications for that. I'll be posting that up on all the social media platforms and everything else. So yeah, that's going to be about it. I think I'm going to go to bed and die now. So good night, everyone. Thank you again for joining. And thanks, special thanks to Rag and Ink Studios for moderating everything. I should probably make Rag maybe a moderator of some sort alongside Ink, since he was doing a good job as well when Ink couldn't be here to do that job as well. So and again, a special thanks to everyone who jumped into Discord to ask silly questions and some very serious and good questions. Scoop asked some really great questions, and so did Riven. So both of those guys always ask some really hard hitting questions. Next time, hopefully we'll have more people, okay? All right. Well, that's it. Where is the mouse? There's the thing. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, there we go. It's good stuff. That's all right. And yeah. Okay. All right, bye guys. Bye. Good night. I'm gonna go die.